Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. So today we're doing a video on a bunch of products that I've been testing over the last couple of weeks. Some of them I've only tried once, some of them I've tried numerous times. So I thought I'd just show you all the things I've got. I do have shorts on them and also on my TikTok, but I thought I'd just do a long form video as well. So yeah, let's get started. For brows, I got this Essence Fix It Like a Boss transparent brow gel, and it's supposed to be extra strong. So for me, I find the formula is way too wet and I have to apply a couple of layers for it to hold my brows. As you know, I like soap brows, so I need my brows to like stay up because I am not very blessed with brows. So it has stuck up, but it just isn't in the shape that I like it in. I feel like if you are someone who's blessed with brows and you just need to brush through them, I think this would definitely be recommended. But for something that I enjoy, it's not the best. I will use it and it's better than the NYX Control Freak that I have, but generally speaking, it doesn't do what the Got2b glue does or the Essence brow soap does. So this one, I like it, but it wouldn't be my first choice. So for primer, I tested two, and the first one is the Passion Pro Partner in Crime Dewy Pore Minimizing Face Primer, long name, with hyaluronic acid. This one, if you've seen my short, isn't great. Again, you can use it as like a moisturizer. It does contain petroleum jelly, as all of their products do for some reason. Also, in the list of ingredients, I don't even see hyaluronic acid, so I'm not sure why they put it on the label. Maybe it's something imitation, but it definitely isn't hyaluronic acid. So I have been using this one quite a bit just to use it up. So I think I might include this in my project pan for next year, but I wouldn't recommend. But today we used the Essence Poreless Partner Primer. It won't clog your pores, mattifying and blurring with niacinamide. So I do really like this. I like the texture of it and I really like the smell. It smells like watermelon. But as you can see on my application, it is a bit drying. So I wouldn't recommend this for someone with dry skin. I have combination skin and it tends to like clag up a little bit. So definitely if you have a dry skin, I would not recommend this. If you have more oily skin than I do, I think this will be a great one to keep your oils at bay. Next, I'm going to go in with this Beauty Treats color changing lipstick. People tend to really like reviews on them. I have no idea why. It is not hydrating at all. It is like a gloss, I guess, putting on a gloss, which it doesn't give you any hydration, but just like causes like a barrier over your lips. This makes my lips crack pretty easily because it just dries down strangely, but it does give a nice pink tint, as all of them do. They all tint pink, but yeah, this was 26 Rand. I picked it up from Dis-Chem, and I guess while I'm putting on my makeup, because sometimes your lips look so stark, I just pop this on and it kind of just gives me an idea of what the rest of my skin is looking like. For foundation, I have again two options that I've tried this past couple of weeks, and the first one is the Physicians Formula. I didn't know we had Physicians Formula in South Africa and I was really excited, and I just bought it and didn't look at the price tag. This is 295 Rand and it is not worth it. Like, I'd rather get the L'Oreal Nude Fluid one with hyaluronic acid, because the color I got, I don't know if you can see, is medium, but it's really pink on the skin and it doesn't fully dry down very nicely. So this is a regret for sure. I will use it in another video for you guys. If you want to see that, please comment down below. But you also get like a little buffer brush, which does nothing. It is tiny, so I've been using it just for like nose contour. For today's application, we used the Essence Hydra Hero 24-hour hydrating tinted cream. I really like this. It doesn't really sit well with the primer, I'm not gonna lie, but once my natural oils come through, it looks a lot better. But this one used with the Essence Jelly Gripping Primer, it looks flawless on the skin, and it doesn't give you maximum coverage as you saw, but it definitely does cover the areas that you need to be covered, and I really like the finish. Also, the undertone is perfect for my skin, and the shade I got is in 20 Sun Beige. I don't know if it's just South Africa, but we have limited shades here, so I maybe saw 4 shades, but I mean, this is 20, so I'm sure they have more shades, but I don't think we stock everything. So just be aware of that. But I really do like it. It's really lightweight. It's like a water cream. It's got SPF 15 in it, so this on top of your sunscreen should be an easy one and done type of product. For concealer, I've hardly tried anything from Catrice, to be very honest with you. I tried their powder, the hyaluronic acid powder, which was absolutely horrid. So it kind of pushed me away from them. I know a lot of people love the foundation, but it just looks too matte for my skin type. But I thought I'd try this Clean ID High Coverage Concealer, and it is fragrance-free, silicone-free, microplastic, particles-free, and vegan, and suitable for sensitive skin. Again, they didn't have a lot of shades. I have the shade 010 Neutral Sand, and it's a little bit, as you can see, it's a little bit too light for me. I think like if you have shades 1 through 10, 10 is more on the darker side, but I'm not sure. So the color isn't great, but I really like the finish. It is very hydrating, quite creamy, and very blendable. So I really like this and would 100% recommend. I didn't pick up any blushes, highlighters, powders, or bronzers this month, so I don't know why. I mainly focused on a lot of skin products and then some eyeshadows. So eyeshadows are obviously my favorite, so I prefer buying something like that and just using what I know. Also, we don't have a lot of new launches in South Africa, so kind of is difficult. So I used some older products for that. For eyeshadows, I have three palettes that I picked up this like month or so. The first one is this Passion Pro. Spoke about it in my another video, and this is the colorway Forest, and it's only 49 rand. So I went back and I looked for a couple more, but nothing like really sparked my interest because it's all very purple, very pink, so nothing like neutrally. So I don't love neutrals, but it's nice to test them out as well. But I got this one. I really like it. I used it in a previous video and I would 100% recommend. It is so cheap. Like if you want to get all of them, it's going to cost you like 200 rand for 4 eyeshadows. So I mean 4 eyeshadow palettes, so that's really good. But then I also got this mini palette from Essence, and it is called the Don't Worry Be ... and then they have like how you can finish all the sentences in there, like don't worry be you, don't worry be exciting, and so on and so forth. But this is such a cool toned palette. Like I struggle to use it. I've used it a couple of times, but it just looks so out of place on my face because it is so cool toned. The transition color tends to look like my eye is bruised before the shimmers go on. It's not the best Essence formula I've ever tried, but it is still a good addition. They do have a pink one as well. I wish they had more colors, but they have a pink one and then this neutral cool toned one. So not the greatest, but if you like cool tones, I would definitely consider that. Then the palette we use today is this one, and I got it from Mr. Price. It was originally 149 rand, but when I got to the till, they had marked it down to 30 because there was a shadow crushed and it was a mess. Also, I pointed it out before, but there is a shadow missing because it had a little bit of mold growing on it. So I just scraped out the whole shadow so it didn't spore on everything else. I don't know if that's even correct, but I still wanted to use it. And it has quickly become one of my favorite palettes. I almost use it daily. The mattes are really, really pigmented. They blend really well. And the shimmers pack a punch, which is exactly what I like. And for 30 rand, I think this is so worth it. I thought maybe all the mattes would be white based and not blend out, but I really like this, and I would definitely suggest checking out their eyeshadows if you want something more affordable, maybe when they're on sale for sure. Yeah, I would definitely recommend this. I went back to see if there was more, but there are only like heavy neutral palettes, and one of the palettes just reminded me so much of the signature one that I tried, the new Exotic Nudes or something like that, and it was horrible. So I still have PTSD of that, so definitely didn't want to try that. But if you're into nudes and stuff, definitely go try it out. I think it's really good. Then I have the Catrice Micro Tip graphic liner, which is waterproof. This one is starting to dry out on me. I thought it was really good because the tip is so flexible and it is quite black, but like I said, the very tip is starting to dry out, but if you bend it to the side, it's a lot better. So it's hard for me to initially draw that flick up, but as you can see, it does do the job, and I probably just need a new one, but I've only had this for about a month. Moving on to mascara, I have two options again, and I got the Longer Lashes Lengthening Mascara because size really does matter, from Scarlet Hill, and this is from Mr. Price. As you can see, the wand is very, very standard. Like, it is slightly hourglass shaped. It smells really weird, like peaches or apricot. Like, it's just, I don't know. The smell's really out of place, and it freaks me out quite a little bit, but it's not the worst mascara. It just coats your mascara with black. So if you want something quite natural for an everyday use, definitely pick this up. I think it was like 49 Rand, so not too bad in price. So if you're looking for something just for every day and doesn't cost you so much, I think this is okay. It hasn't irritated my eyes, and as you know, I have very sensitive eyes, but it hasn't irritated my eyes. It doesn't flake. It sometimes transfers down to the bottom, but also I have very leaky eyes, and like I said, my face is quite oily, so sometimes it can transfer down depending on how much I powder and whatever. But yeah, I definitely think it's okay for like everyday use. Then today we used the Essence Sensitive But Wow Volumizing Mascara, and it is for sensitive eyes, and I think it's their take on a tubing mascara. So it says easy removal with warm water. So I had one of my subscribers actually say that, not one of my subscribers, but on one of my shorts, someone commented that it made her eyelashes fall out. But for me, I use a cleansing oil to remove my mascara, because I know also my one eye especially sheds a lot of eyelashes, so I have to be really careful. So what I do is I use my cleansing oil to like loosen it up, and then I go ahead and rinse that off, and then I use reusable reusable makeup removing pads, and I use warm water on that, hold it on my eye, and then like very gently rub it off, and that seems to help me very much. As you can see, it doesn't have as much volume as I would like. It's not the most volumizing, but again, if you do have sensitive eyes, if you do like tubing mascaras, and also if you like affordable mascaras, because this is like 80 Rand, it's also good for every day. But I wouldn't wear it out to like a big event where I needed it to, you know, give me some drama, because it's not going to do that. Okay, well guys, that brings us to the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know if there's anything else you would like me to try or like to see. I did, like I said, pick this up in the last few weeks, and I've been trying it off camera and then also over on my TikTok. So if you want to go ahead and follow me there, please do so. But other than that, that's it from me, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.